Good morning, students. Today we are here to understand the basic concepts of verbs. What are the verbs and how important the verbs are in the part of sentences. Okay, verbs are very important part of the sentence. If a in simple, we can say that without verbs, no such sentence can be completed. Without verbs, no sentence can be completed. Verbs are the word which denotes an action. Words are the words which denote an action in a sentence is termed as verb. The words which denote an action, an event, or a state of being in a sentence is termed as verbs. Verbs are classified into three main categories. Verbs are classified into three main categories. Okay, the main verbs, that is also termed as principal verbs. The another one is linking verbs. This is the one, the main verb, second the linking verbs, and third the auxiliary verbs. We all know about the main verbs and the auxiliary verb, but many of you don't understand, many of you don't know about linking verbs. This is the main thing that you want and that you want to know about. Main verbs, the principal verbs. We can say main verbs or the principal verbs. The word that have meaning of their own, means the word that have meaning of the own, the complete meaning. The verbs which show its complete meaning is can be main verb. It can be main verb. That is dance, eat. These are the verbs. These are the doing words which can be the main verb. Okay. Next is the linking verbs. Linking verbs. Again, keep in mind, linking. The word linking means to connect. And what these words will connect, whom it will connect, you will get to know in the definition. A word such as be or become that connects a subject with the adjective or noun means these words connect. These words connect subject with adjective. Subject means the subject of the sentence with the adjective given in the sentence, or adjective or noun that describes it, whom it is describing. These verbs connect the subject with the adjective or noun that describes it. In this sentence, I am giving here an example. She became angry. She became angry. She is the subject and angry. Angry is what? Angry. She became angry. Angry is an adjective here. Here, she is connected to anger. She is connected to anger by the word became. The became is there. Became is a linking verb. Here it is linking she with angry. She with angry and is being linked by the verb that is became. Became is a linking verb. Therefore, many verbs are means is, became, and many or more examples are there that I can give for the linking verb. Appears is also a linking verb, and many more. But the main definition it would be that it connects subject with the adjective or noun of the sentence. Another is auxiliary verbs. Auxiliary verbs. We all know that what auxiliary verbs are. Verbs which help the main verb to specify its meaning. Means we can say that auxiliary verbs are helping verbs. Okay, but do you know that auxiliary verbs are of two kinds? Do you know that auxiliary verbs are of two kinds? Here we will discuss here. Auxiliary verbs are of two kinds. One is non-modal, that is helping verb. Non-modal verbs are helping verb. And another is modal auxiliaries. Modal auxiliaries is also termed as modals. Okay, what is the difference between non-modals and modals? Non-modal changes its form when it is used in tenses, when it is used in different with the another subjects. When the sentence subject will change, these helping verbs, these non-modal verbs will change. But modals will never change. Modals will remain same in one form. They don't have any other form. Okay, they will not change its form with respect to tense and subject. This is the main difference between modal, non-modals and modal auxiliaries. Another, what is helping verb? Helping verb means just to help the subject, to help the sentence to specify its meaning. Modal auxiliaries verbs. Modal auxiliaries are what? Modal auxiliaries which do not change its form with respect to the tense and structure. Tense, subject, or genders. These are the things that will not change the modal auxiliary. Shall, will, can, may. These are the modal auxiliaries. Main verbs are of two kinds. Again, we will discuss the two kinds of main verbs. Well, what are the two kinds of main verbs? Main verbs are divided into two groups, that is transitive verbs and intransitive verbs. In transitive verbs the verbs which need the direct object to complete its meaning. The verb which requires an object to complete its meaning is termed as transitive verbs. And intransitive verbs which do not require an object to complete its meaning, is intransitive verb. Intransitive verbs are of two types. Now we will again discuss the two types of intransitive verbs. And again, two types of intransitive verbs are: first is the verb of action and the second is the verb of being. Here, many of you, and many people who read about the grammar don't know about these two types of verbs that is present in the intransitive verbs. Intransitive verbs contain two types of verbs. That is verb of action, the verb which gives information about an action. The verb which gives information about the action carried out by the subject. Means here the action, the word action words is showing that what subject is doing, what action is being carried out by the subject. Then that type of word will be the verb of action. And another is the verb of being. What is this? The word which gives information about the state of being of the subject, means how the subject is. Subject is good, subject is bad, subject is how the subject is. If we know from the verb that how the subject is, being of the subject, well-being of the subject, state of the subject, then not the action, it is being of the subject. Then this type of verbs will be termed as verbs of being. Be, root form of be is used for the verbs of being. Okay, is the root form of means these are the be is the root form of is, was, where, etc. Here I have taken an example. Smith is strange. Okay, Smith is strange. Here is showing the existence. What something is existing. State of existence is shown by is. So is here is verb of being. Verb of being. Okay. Till now we have completed this main topics of the verb. Do the exercises. If you feel any problem, you can contact to us.